We've got Christmas morning, folks. I have breaking news. We have the order information for the 2024 Maverick, and I couldn't be more excited. So let's dive into this. So what we got here is still the standard trims, right? XL, XLT, and the Lariat. We're going to cover the major changes, and I'm going to show you one of the ones that I'm going to be building out and ordering for a family member. All right, so one of the biggest changes that's taken place so far is that now the 2.0 liter EcoBoost is now the standard, which we all know first year that was a $2,000 upgrade, which was pretty silly. And then the next year it was free, and then now it's standard, right? So we just saw this trajectory, so I'm not surprised there. But that does make it, the hybrid an option, and there is a price increase with that option. So that's not too cool. Oh well. Right. So yeah, some of the big changes, not too much for the exterior, although on the Lariat you do have now painted black skull caps instead of the body color. I'm not too sure, how great that's going to look. I'll have to see some pictures. The cool thing is they did delete the manual sliding rear window, which I did not like. So if you're going to have one of those rear windows, in my opinion, from my experience, just make it an electric one. It's much easier. I actually prefer that, and it's safer because you're not going to have drivers fidgeting with it as they're cruising down the road, like what always ends up happening. People say they won't do it, but they definitely will. Change of color offering. So we did see a lot of change in this. So I talked about this in one of my previous videos. The cool stuff is now we have two new colors, the azure gray and the metallic tricoat. I'm sorry, the azure gray metallic tricoat, and then the terrain, which is that sand color. Gone are carbonized gray and ionic silver for the XL trim. So if you want those colors, you're going to have to step it up into the XLT or the Lariat trims, which is kind of silly. I don't know why they chose to do that. I'm sure that there's some type of bean counter that made a case for it. Oh well. They deleted a lot of colors, which I was really surprised about. Not too much to write home about there. There's no real safety changes, and in technology, not really much to say. One other color that I was surprised that I was pretty surprised that they got rid of both of these, the Area 51 and then the Avalanche Gray. Keep in mind the Avalanche Gray was only on the Tremor and only for 2023, so that's going to be a pretty cool one to have in the future. It actually, maybe worth a little bit of extra coin. So coming over here, the Copilot 360 is now standard on the Lariat trims, and then you do not have the choice to get or not get the assist package. So that does rack up the cost, because I think one is $650 and the other is $750, but I'll put those on the screen because I don't have my price sheet in front of me. Sorry, I got home and I wanted to make this video as fast as I possibly could. So a lot of the big changes come with the Lariat package. You're going to see that here. So what do we got? So when you get that Lariat package, now the standard equipment is the full 360. Plus the boosted up 360 basically. So you're going to get adaptive cruise control, lane centering, evasive steering, rear parking sensors. The bed liner is now, the spray in bed liner is going to become automatic in the Lariat. I do not know if you will be able to delete that. I would prefer to get the hard drop-in bed liner, which is what is going to now be standard on the XLT package. And yeah, so spray and bed liner and the Tremor now includes the hood decal and the door decals. So that was a part of the previous Tremor appearance package, which was just kind of a gimmicky thing, and they charged you $1,500 for it. It was crazy. Yeah, so I feel bad for the folks that got duped in buying that one. Oh well. It happens, right? So they deleted the appearance package entirely. So as far as functional changes goes, wireless charger is now standard on the Lariat. The BLS system, the lane keep assist system, is now standard on the Lariat. 400 watt inverter is no longer a standalone option, and remote start is no longer a standalone option. That really sucks, because I knew so many people who got remote start, just, it's a $170 option. Of course, get it. That's cheap. And now you're going to have to upgrade to like a Lux package to get it, which I think is kind of bullshit. I don't know why they're doing that. I guess, well, they're trying to force people's hands to get these now growing and massive packages, which, you are getting a lot for your money for that Lariat package. but that doesn't come cheap, my friend, you know. All right, and before we can move on, I'm a big goof because I forgot one of the things that's going to be super controversial. They did delete the Secura code that is on the side of the door, the thing that the Ford, you know, folks are famous for. You can leave your keys in there, or, you know, unlock and lock your car with that little punch code. I've owned multiple Ford vehicles, and I have never once used that. So, and most of the people that I talk to, they're either, I don't even know why that's there, or they're diehard all about it. So there are going to be some people that are pretty bummed about that, which, you know, that sucks. So yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag this year. There's things that I'm definitely excited about, but there's things that, you know, I'm pretty bummed about. So going down, some of the highlights here that, you know, is going to be standard equipment in the XL is you are going to get automatic LED high beams, which is pretty cool, and then pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking, which is, you know, really good. And it's coming with the 8-inch center stack, which is a terrible infotainment setup. It's awful. That really is one of the major downsides about the XL trim that I despised, was that infotainment setup. So they're not getting away from that because, again, they want you to buy these upper trims, right? And yeah, and I should have. So, but needless to say, you will get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with that, so just use that, man, you know, and save yourself some heartache. Maybe get yourself some aftermarket speakers. One of the things that I think is absolutely lame is that they do still have a keyed ignition, so there's no push-button start or any of that stuff, but you do get, you know, remote access entry, so you can at least unlock and lock your car from your key fob. But yeah, other than that, one of the things that I would have really liked to have seen is a vinyl flooring throughout the XL. I think that, you know, if you wanted that true work truck situation, they would offer the vinyl floors in that, and, you know, they just don't seem to. I don't know if they offer that in the fleet. Maybe. We shall see. Alrighty, going down to the XLT, you get everything in the XL, and here is what you get additionally in the XLT trim. So you do get the 17-inch painted alloy rims. You do have the cubby storage in the bed passenger side. Cargo tie downs plus an additional 4 of them, so it's a total of 8. The gray grille bar Maverick XLT fender badge, mirrors and side view manual folding, and power glass with spotter. Power tailgate lock, and the wiper activated LED headlamps. All right, and the seats, rear cargo cup holders and armrest in the rear seats, and unique cloth bucket seats. I can tell you that the seats in the XLT are much better than what's in the XL, having owned both of those. And then you do get an additional perimeter alarm. So my favorite package is the one we got coming up here. All right, so you got the XLT luxury package, which is not my favorite, but we'll break it all down. So you do get the 8-way power adjustable, 6-way manual adjustable passenger seat. I wish that they would just put power seats on both sides. I mean, come on, you're paying a lot of extra money. So you got the 400-watt inverter in the back, plus the USB consoles in the rear. Full-size spare tire, sorry. Heated mirrors, painted black skull caps, heated seats, soft vinyl wrapped steering wheel. They don't give you a leather one like they did in the first year. A LED box lighting, which is really nice. Remote start system is now standard, which is pretty sweet. And trailer hitch receiver, and then you have the hard drop-in bed liner. So that is now your XLT luxury package, which is a pretty good package. It really is. I think that the main thing that they are missing is push-button start. I mean, come on, you're still going to keep a keyed ignition. But, you know, still charge somebody like $3,000 for the package. It's pretty lame. Now, my favorite, right? We got the off-road trimmer off-road package. So you get unique shocks, you get a lift, you get skid plates throughout it, you get new trail controls, advanced 4-wheel drive system with a twin clutch setup and a 4-wheel locking, and then actually you can sort of mimic like a rear locker. It's not a single pin like a standard rear locker, but it does the same thing. It's just as good. I've taken it out, you know, many times, right? So now you got 5 different modes, and then an off-road screen in the cluster, which is pretty cool. Beautiful 17-inch machine, whatever, tarnished dark aluminum, orange painted wheels. Sorry, I am excited. And you do have exterior trimmer highlights, right? So you've got all of the decals and everything like that now. So you got a totally new bumper, upper grille, unique styling, trimmer orange accents. The fender vents, trimmer box decals and badges, hood and lower carbonized gray graphics on it. So those I don't love, but they're there and they're coming with the package now. I'm still waiting to see some legit pricing on that package. We shall see. All right, folks, and now we've got the big kahuna. This is the Lariat, and boy, do you get a lot with this package. Holy crap. So first off, you get all the standard Lariat stuff that we're all kind of used to. So your 8-inch wheels, which look really great, right? You got your acoustic windshield. I do wish that they would do acoustic glass throughout it, but oh well, right? So you got one touch up and down, power adjustable, Active X sort of faux leather seats, but they are heated. And it does have lumbar support and everything like that. They're actually really good seats, right? So 6-way manual. Again, give the passenger a power seat, man. Come on, like why you got to cheap out like that? So you got dual zone climate controls, which is always lovely. Mrs. Rev Nation and I don't seem to get along with temperatures, so a dual zone climate control is a must-have for us. So in our new vehicle, we definitely have that. So going over here, as far as the functionality, sorry, I don't want to make everybody sick. So you do get the blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, intelligent access, so that's a smart key detection, and push button start, and the wireless charging pad, which is a nice luxury, but I always find that I almost always have to take my case off. I'd rather just plug it in. It's annoying. Now for the Lariat luxury package, this is where you're getting a lot, right? So you get a 4-way headrest in the front, the 400-watt inverter in the cab, and then in the bed, including that cubby cover, USB console in the rear, Bang & Olufsen, or whatever you say that, Bang & Olufsen, sorry, 8-way speakers, including a subwoofer, so really premium sound system. A voice-activated touchscreen with navigation. We shall see what the touchscreen actually looks like. I don't know if they're going to actually make any legitimate changes to the infotainment display. I hope they do. I hope that they can improve it, because this current one blows. But I do think over there, yeah, it's a 6.5-inch productively screen in the instrument cluster. Yeah, not too thrilled about that. But oh well. And you do have Sirius XM and everything like that. Electronic brake boost for the 2.0 EcoBoost, right? So you got Copilot Assist package, which is the adaptive cruise control, stop and go lane centering, evasive steering, and then the rear parking sensors. You do have heated mirrors, heated seats. That'd be cool if they could include the ventilated seats, since they're having to step up so much in price, right? LED box lighting, remote start system, spray and bed liner, and then you've got your Ford Sync 3. So voice recognition system. Oh yeah, here we go. 8-inch LCD captive capacitive screen, touchscreen in the center stack with swipe capability. App Link, 911 or 911 assist, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, smart charging, and your trailer hitch receiver. So a lot of standard equipment in that luxury package, folks. All right, folks, just to wrap up this excessively long video, I know that there's a lot of information to unpack here, so please take your time and kind of click through and see for yourself all the finite changes, and write into the comments if you have any questions for me. I do have a Ford representative that I am in pretty much constant contact with. So if they're specific and you can't find an answer, readily available online, just message me and I will get it for you. Or if there's no answer, I'll at least find out that there's no real answer for you. Let's get into the pricing. This does include destination charges. So this is what you're going to be paying, before your tax tags, title, dock fees, all that good stuff. So starting off, $24,995 for the gas, front wheel drive. I'm surprised that they're still offering that. I thought that they were going to kill that off, but I guess not. The all-wheel drive gasoline, $27,215. XLT front-wheel drive gas, $27,910. XLT all-wheel drive gas, $30,130. And Lariat all-wheel drive gas, $36,450. And so you can see, when you go up to that Lariat, you are taking a massive leap, right? That's $6,330 or whatever it is, $20. That's huge. That is a lot of money. but you are getting a lot. You know, keep in mind we went over all that stuff with the Lariat package. Put in the comments below if you think it's worth it, or if you're just going to scrap the whole idea. Now going down, XLT hybrid. This was very surprising to me. The hybrids are getting very expensive. Look at $26,495 for an XL hybrid. To keep that in perspective, I paid for my XL hybrid, I paid literally $23,400 out the door for it last year. So that is like a $4,500 price increase. That's crazy. Oh well, right? But I got lucky, and then I got unlucky because I ended up with a lemon, you know, that I had to get rid of, and it sucked, but oh well. All right, XLT hybrid, $29K, and the Lariat front-wheel drive hybrid, $35,730. So about what, $800 less than the all-wheel drive gasoline Lariat. So yeah, there are your prices. So put in the comments, what do you think, folks? Are the Mavericks getting too expensive to where it makes more sense to just go into a regular midsize pickup, something like the Ranger or the Trail Boss or the Tacoma, Nissan Frontier, all the other competitors? Honda Ridgeline's still really expensive, but some of these other folks, I mean, you're going to be paying the same amount of money for, you know, what would be a regular midsize truck now. So the decision is yours, but thanks for tuning in. Again, super excited. Sorry, this video might have been all over the place a little bit, but a lot of information to unpack here. Please look this over and have your orders ready for the 17th. Go to the dealership and be the first person in line and get those orders in, and do your best to try to get a high priority code, folks. I'll be making a few more videos between now and then, see what I can do to help everybody out. Stay tuned. Thanks again. We'll see ya.